Hey, how's it going? Today I got a new wood stove to try out. So this is a Solognac twig stove. It's sold by Decathlon in Canada. It sells for $45 Canadian. And there's a few things that really drew me to this stove. And first of all, it comes in a very nice canvas pouch. Pretty good quality. And the stove, for $45 you get a lot. And you get this fireproof mat, which is handy. Not going to use that today, but I'll definitely use that in the summertime. Get a little instruction, not really an instruction book, but a little diagram of how to set it up. It's in a ton of different languages. Here's your grill top. This is pretty heavy duty. This is probably equivalent to like a barbecue grill, so it's not gonna warp or bend or anything. And you get this little feed ramp. I'll show you that in a sec. So here's the stove itself. I fired it up once so far. So this one, it's a triangle shaped stove. So as you can see, there's no assembly required. It's just on hinges. So your ash plate just falls down. That's a solid piece. And then you got your fire grate, I guess you want to call it, or whatever you want to call it. That just falls down in place too. So that's a look at it assembled or ready to go. Not really any assembly required. So it's pretty interesting. It's triangle shaped, very well made. It's got a nice weight to it. And here's that little piece I was telling you about. You got to bend that in, and when that's in, that gives you a place to feed. Say you're feeding larger sticks, you can lay them in like that, and it's on a bit of an upward angle. So if you didn't have that, you laid it in, it's just going to fall out. The coals are going to fall out. So that's pretty neat. One time I've used this so far, I found that it needs some more ventilation. You got these holes down there, slots on each side. But this ash plate on the bottom, I think that should have some holes in it, and I think there should be more on the side, because it does clog up pretty easily. But we'll give it another shot today. So I'm going to set that right there. And I'm not going to cook anything today, I'm just going to fire it up. See how smoky it is? And your grate just fits on top like that. You can move it back too if you want. So you can feed some in from the top. There's little cutouts on the side that the edges fit into, so it fits on there pretty good. Just going to light up some birch bark. It's not ideal today. Everything's a bit damp. We'll see how it goes. Actually, I'm going to take this off for now. And there's some smaller sticks in there. Like I said, the stove for the price, for $45, is pretty affordable, and I think it's a lot better made than otherwise you get for that price. Especially those ones that you got to slap together. What I like about it is that it's got a hinge design, so you don't have any assembly. What I do is drop those 2 grates down the bottom, and it's got a nice weight to it. It's pretty nice, pretty well built. And it's got a nice carry pouch, like I said. There's just enough there on the top. Just going to break off a few pieces. Let's lay them in through there. Wait for it to die down a bit first. Let's throw this on as well. Put some gloves on to get that in place. Yeah, this is pretty neat. It says, like, in the manual, it says not to see right there, it says do not grill on top, but I don't see why not. I don't see why you couldn't put a burger on there. It's probably big enough for 1 burger or a couple hot dog wieners, something like that, something small. But seems to be doing really well now. When I used it the first time, the wood was even wetter, and I let it go down really low before I stocked it up, and I think that's probably why it didn't produce a lot of smoke. But now it's going really well. And I think if you had a bit of breeze to it would help. But that's going really nice now. I got no complaints about it whatsoever. Like I said, this is a feature I really like. This ramp here is a bit sloped up, so you can feed in a few sticks here from the bottom. And then you don't have to worry about them falling out. You can just, because it's on an angle, and you can just push them in as they burn, just like that. This is great if you're on a budget. You don't have a lot of money to spend like me. For example, like I said, it's $45, and the firebox stove here in Canada is about $130, and the bush box as well, about the same thing. And if you want to get some extra accessories, you're up towards $200. So I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's going pretty good. And it's not it's not a huge inferno like some stoves. That's probably a good thing too if you're cooking. Especially if you got a frying pan on there, you don't want extreme heat. So it's going to good, a good medium heat, I would say. So no complaints about it at all. And if this was made by like a bigger company, like Firebox or Bushbox, they would charge a lot more than $45 for what you're getting. Because you're getting a very well built product for what it is. Yes, it's pretty good. Very good. Now this one, I don't think you'd want to put a huge pot on it. I guess you're probably going to cut down on airflow. So I think you probably want to put like a small cup on it. It's probably fine, or a small pan. And you can put your pot You can leave a little bit open too and put it back here or up to the front. Whereas a triangle shape, you still got lots of room for some air to get in there. So I don't think that would be a big problem. And it's really nice that they included this fireproof mat as well. It's not something you usually see with this kind of stove. And really nice case. It's compact. Doesn't take up much room at all. It's not that heavy, but it's not that light that you think it's cheaply made. It's a quality product. So anyway, that's it for the video. Next time I use this, I'll probably cook something on it. I just don't have time today. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. See you next time.